Welcome to Safe Trader. This is Arvind. Today we are back again with list of stocks that we think are that we think have potential to give us good profits. And this we would like to break into two parts. First one, we would review the stocks that we have taken earlier. Secondly, we will analyze stocks that we would like to take them in the next week. And before I proceed, if you like such content that we are providing, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos to a wider circle. Thank you. In the first part, as we said, we've provided 4 calls basically: Indian Hotels, Eicher Motors, CUB, and Hind Petro. Out of which 2 stocks, Eicher Motors and Hind Petro, have already hit their first target, and we are with a profit of 850 rupees with 50 quantity. Now they have already reached the high of 2775 and Hind Petro reached the high of 346 respectively, and we are still holding on to these 2 positions and waiting for them to hit the second target here. However, Indian Hotel, the stock is activated. We've entered into that stock. However, we are still waiting for the first target. It is neither hit the stop loss nor hit the target one. So we are still holding on to Indian Hotel. However, we see that CUB hasn't activated its price. We did not enter into CUB because it hasn't crossed 175 level for us to activate this stock. So we are going to remove this from our list. Now we shall go and review the stocks that I would like to suggest for the next week. Before I proceed, I would like you to understand a few things. First one would be, whenever we are suggesting the quantity here, please take the quantity as per your capital. Because when we suggest 20 shares, 15 shares, 200 or 25, quantity is suggested based on the risk that we want to have. If we are ready to take the risk of 3,000 or 2,000 rupees, we can go ahead with this quantity. However, if someone wants a lesser risk, we can reduce the quantity or a number of shares, or increase the share size based on the risk that one would like to take. And secondly, we are suggesting these stocks to be held for from 1 week to 1 month. So these stocks can hit their target, or first target, second target, or third target based on their volume and movement within a month or within a week or so. However, if you are investing in equity rather than futures, you will have higher probability hitting the highest target. However, it is left to your discretionary decision before entering into any of these trades. Hope you are able to understand this. And with these things in mind, let's proceed analyzing our stocks for next week. So the first stock that we would like to suggest is Indigo. Indigo has been taking good resistance for some time, or since the beginning. If you look at this as the touch points here, highly rejected points around these levels, and also it has formed a very good resistance zone around this level, which is broken after breaking 2124 level here. First of all, though it was trying to come down a little bit here, it is still seen as a false breakout, and it has broken our resistance level and sustaining firmly above these levels. Moreover, if you actually look at the candlestick pattern also, they are very good with volumes, and the candlesticks that you see here around these areas, wherever they have formed bullish candles, they are very good bullish candles, and they have a very good pattern. And wherever there are red candles, you see only a sideways momentum, and they are not moving very much higher or lower, except with around these levels where there was a little downfall. However, if you look at the other patterns where you see green candles, we have a very good green candles, and most of the red candles are reverse hammers. So once the level that we see here is broken, we see a very good bullish momentum after 2124 levels, and now it is currently trading around 2306. However, at this point of time, we would like to suggest that you can enter around these levels only. You can enter Indigo around these levels 2306 with a stop loss of 21.24, and our first target will be 24.21 here, and the second target will be 26.32, and 28.54 will be our third target. So as I said in the previous video as well, as it hits our first target, we will trail our stop loss to the entry price. And if we are hitting the second target, we will trail our stop loss to first target. Eventually, if it is hitting our final target, we will trail the stop loss to 26.32, which is our second target. So that in case if there is any reversal, we should still be in a profitable zone after exiting it. So based on our analysis, we see a bullish momentum in Indigo, and based on how your capital is, how much you can invest in, you can safely trade in Indigo. And our second stock would be Naukri. And Naukri, if you look at since the beginning, for a long time, it has been forming very bullish pattern. Since May, if you look at, it has a very bullish momentum and supported by very good volume here. Most of the places where we have bullish momentum, we also had a very good volume supporting the momentum, and it has almost reached around 7,400 points at one point of time. Now, again, it has taken a little downfall. However, it is trying to test at these levels most of the times. 62.26 is the support zone for this stock, which is Naukri, and 64.06 is the price that it is currently trading at. Now, at this point of time, for us to have a very good confirmation whether to enter it or not, we would suggest that you enter the stock. You can buy the stock around 64.50 levels. Around 64.50 levels. Once it crosses 64.50 levels, we can take our first target as 65.90, and second target will be 67.40, and third target will be 69.60. Based on these three targets, we can go long and maintain the stop loss at 62.26, so that our risk will be very less. Now, I also see very good bullish momentum after the downfall here, though it is taking a sideways momentum here for quite some time. Since September end, since September last week, we see a good bullish momentum. Last week here as well. So, based on how this stock has been performing after the consolidation here, we see a bullish momentum in Naukri. Now, let's go to the third one, which is Tech Mahindra for us. Tech Mahindra, if you observe it from October last week, it has found a bearish momentum. However, the stock has been trying to take a resistance around these levels, a strong resistance around these levels. So now that after the resistance, good resistance, it has broken this resistance level around 1560 and also formed a very good bullish pattern above 1573 here. And even if you look at on a daily pattern, what you see is on a 15-minute pattern. Now let me switch to a daily pattern. In a daily pattern, if you look at, it has given a good movement upward, closing above the resistance zone, first of all. Secondly, it is trying to form higher highs around these levels. If you actually look at, though I am actually showing it to you in a 15-minute format, one day format. If you go back to a 15-minute format again, it will be very clear for us that it is trying to form higher highs around these levels since the consolidation here. Now, this is the zone where we have to be very careful and enter only above 1585. Once this stock crosses 1585 level zone, we can safely enter with a stop loss of 1573. 1573 will be our stop loss, which is like 13 points. And our first target will be 1594. Second target will be 1601. Third target would be 1611. So our crucial level to enter this stock will be 1585. So we will enter the stock only above that level so that it will have a good confirmation that we can enter into this stock. The last and the final stock that we would like to suggest is Cholafin. Cholafin also has given us a breakout around 620 levels. Now, This was also having resistance zones around these levels where the stock has been testing around these levels for quite some time. And now that 620, 625 levels are broken and sustaining above these levels. Now it is currently trading around this resistance zone, which is 660 or 662. So we can still enter into this stock once it closes above 662 at a 15-minute candle. If this stock is closing above 662, maybe on Monday, about 662, we can enter into this stock with a stop loss of 568 here and with a first target of 679, second target of 725, and the final target of 771. So these are the four stocks that we would like to suggest. I have also clearly mentioned the entry, exit, and the targets here. If you want to make a note of it on a piece of paper, that would be great for you to keep a track of the levels that we are following, and also the margin that is required for this along with the risk that is involved, so that it will also be helpful for you to daily to keep check on these prices. If you like to support the content like this, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, please share it with your friends. Thank you.